Palmer, you need, I've been advised by the administrator that Mr. Devine is going to waive his preliminary hearing. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. Mr. Devine, you're not giving up any rights except your right to a preliminary hearing today, which means you'll automatically be bound over to await action of the Rankin County Grand Jury on the charge against you. The issue of bond, I'm told that the district attorney's office wishes to urge upon the court that you be held without bond under section 29. So I'm going to give, you going to do that, Mr. Miller?
Yes, Your Honor.
Give Mr. Miller an opportunity to put that on the record here and give Ms. Palmer, of course, an opportunity to respond. You ready? I think we're going to just do the bond. Ready? All right, we're hearing about the state of Mississippi versus Eddie Devine Jr., cause number 10264. Mr. Devine has waived his right to a preliminary hearing, and his case will be bound over to await action of the grand jury. The state has requested that pursuant to section 29, he be held without bond, and so that's the only issue left to be argued before the court. And Mr. Miller, I'll let you go first, and then I'll let Ms. Palmer, if she wishes to, state anything on behalf of the defendant. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor, very briefly, as Your Honor is aware, based on testimony in the previous hearing before this court, that this defendant has three separate indictments in Hines County that preceded December the 22nd, 2014, which is the date that he committed a crime in Rankin County, law and carjacking. You want to deal with that? Those three indictments are cause numbers 13-1071, which is a charge of armed carjacking. That is a Hines County indictment. The other indictment is 13775. That indictment is also for armed carjacking. And he has an indictment which consists of, looks like 8 different counts in cause number 14759. 2 counts of armed robbery, 2 counts of kidnapping, 2 counts of aggravated assault, 1 count of vehicle theft, and 1 count of sexual battery. Pursuant to Article 3, Section 29, at the time that he committed the offense in Rankin County, he was out on bond on 2 of those causes, cause number 13-0775 and cause number 13-1-071. I have 3 documents from the Circuit Court, First District of Hines County, addressing the bond that was set in each of those cause numbers. They have been certified. I've chosen the council office, and I'd like to present those to the court for the court's consideration.
All right. So these are the 2 that he was actually out on the bond for, although he had been indicted for this other one, but he had not made bond on that. Does I understand that right?
That is correct. The bond that was set was for $50,000, and at some point in time, I believe that the other cause was combined into that same $50,000. That would be the third we would present to the court.
All right. That's the one dated December the 20th of 2013. Combined these bond on these 2 other ones that the numbers that you've given, and made a total bond of $50,000 for the 2 charges. Am I understanding that right?
That is correct.
Okay.
I also understand that he has already had a Section 29 hearing in Hines County before Judge Galvin, and he is being held on the new indictment in Hines County. That would be the 14759 without bond. Is that correct, Ms. Palmer?
That's correct.
And at any rate, clearly he is not entitled to bond, much less the fact that the crime that he has committed in Rankin County would be his 3rd indictable offense for a crime of violence, and that carries more than 20 years, and he is far a special danger to the community.
All right. Ms. Palmer, anything? I have to, let me just pause before we get this. I'm going to enter these 3 orders as an exhibit to the state's bond request today, or no bond request. Ms. Palmer, I don't believe I've ever seen anybody have to start from the bottom of such a deep hole before, but I don't want to deprive you of the opportunity to ask the court to consider anything in response to what the state has requested.
Your Honor, we are of the understanding that
really the only change you would make is he might, if you put up the money to pay the bond here, you just go into the loving arms of Hines County, so.
Absolutely.
Bring in fine. Mr. Devine, I mean, I'm blown away by your criminal activity at such a young age, and I don't know what else could possibly be done in your life to rescue you. I hope somehow that might happen, but that's not the business I'm in here today. My business is to assure you appear for court and protect the public, and based upon what Mr. Miller has presented, you are basically you just terrorize the public, even though you're such a young man, both in Hines County and in Rankin County, and I just don't see any condition or combination of conditions that could possibly assure that you would not continue with your life of crime. So I think the Section 29 applies right on point to your case, and I'm going to direct that you be held without bond until the grand jury acts to indict or to no bail you. And once that happens, you'll be finished with this court, and you'll move on to circuit court. But for now, you'll be held without bond under Section 29. All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Darrell.
Thank you.